Hey, Skills. Hey, J Money. How's it going? This is a social eating stream, by the way. There will be no football talk in this stream. Only we're going to be eating together. No, I'm just kidding. I'm watching this Ravens game right now. Yeah. Hey, Carlos. Yeah. I was kind of mad because I had an 8-team parlay, but it got killed by the Packers because I had the Packers money line in that eight legger. But now it doesn't matter because I also had the Patriots money line because I had to bet on this game in order for the 8-legger to qualify for a promotion. Yeah, Ghost, I saw that, but I really think it's just a thing where there's nobody better we can go get. There are not any good kickers in the league right now. There are like a lot of teams have kicker problems. The team we played today lost a game earlier this year because their kicker missed a chip shot field goal. The only teams in the NFL that don't have a kicker problem are like Denver, New Orleans, Baltimore. Yeah, Drop Top. I'm watching it right now. Kaushka hasn't been that good this year. Ron Burgundy, I don't think we are playing down to our competition. I think this team just has, we're bad on defense, we're good on offense, and sometimes the offense is good enough to win, sometimes the defense is bad enough to lose. I don't think Ken Norton's going to get fired until we start losing games, is the problem. I really don't. How do we fix the defense? The only thing we can do at this point, number one, Diggs needs to come back and be healthy and good. And number two, we need to stop playing three linebackers. Tyler Lockett, all pro. I don't think he's going to put up enough numbers because we're not going to throw him the ball enough. Like today was an aberration. I don't think we're going to consistently throw him the ball enough. Yeah, I fucking hate Bruce Arians. Man, Brady sucks tonight, guys. He's looking his age. I fucking hate Julian Edelman. Somebody needs to take his knees out. Yeah, Joey Hunt played okay. Oh my God, you dumb motherfucker. This how the Patriots going to get back in the fucking game? Did Collier play today? I didn't see him. He might have played, but I didn't see him. I don't think our defensive line players are that bad, though. It just feels like there's something bad schematically that is keeping us from getting any pressure. Dude. Yeah, Ken Norton shouldn't have any responsibilities on this team. Ken Norton should just be a cheerleader. We had 2 sacks today, Ghost Gaming. They gave Kendricks one on the Winston fumble because he knocked the offensive lineman back into Winston. I think the problem on defense is I think it's really simple. We're not applying pressure to the quarterback. We're just not. Like last year, we had Clark and Reed. Coleman, we didn't have Coleman last year, I don't think. Hey, Christian, good game today. No sarcasm either. I mean, really, your team played good. Well, the 49ers offense isn't that good. They have, I mean, Jimmy G's just an average quarterback. But their running game could kill us. We can't trade Bobby Emmett. He's making way too much money. Nobody would take him. Well, we got really, really unlucky with that stupid ass deflection by Blair that turned into the touchdown for Perriman. That was just, you know, that was just the unluckiest shit of all time. I don't know, Andrew. That's the thing. You'd think it would have happened by now. Yeah, Carson's pissing me off. Carson really needed to be benched after that second fumble, and he did not get benched for even a play. Yeah, Blair's a rookie, so I'm not hammering him, but that should have been an interception, quite simply. Hey, Iguana. I'm eating pizza. I'm eating pizza. Yeah, I like Blair a lot, but we needed that turnover. That was the turnover that could have changed this game and made it a comfortable win. That was a 7-point swing, him dropping that pick. We needed it. I don't see how Gordon makes a big difference in this offense. Like, what more do you want from our receivers? The receivers are the best thing on this team right now, other than Wilson. Yeah, I am going to talk about the XFL team, Andrew, especially because I think I'm going to go to a game. I don't know if there was a path for a pick six, but I mean, the way Wilson was playing, every time we got the ball, we were a threat to go score a touchdown. No, Andrew, I did not pay attention to the AAF. I don't think we had a team. I didn't do anything for Halloween, Andrew. I think we're going to have a chance to win the Niners game too. I think that because our quarterback is so good, we have a chance in every game. But unfortunately, I don't think we can close games out because our defense is bad. Yeah, Andrew, the Eagles aren't that good. Their defense is weak. Is Ziggy washed up? I don't know what's going on with him. I really don't. But the thing is, like, nobody on this defensive line is playing well, so that makes me think it's schematic and not the players. Can't tell me all these players just forgot how to play football at once. Is Diggs playing next week? I don't know. I think the Mariners will be good in 2 years, honestly. If that fumble ends up being the turning point for this Ravens Patriots game, I'm going to be irritated. And part of the problem is we're not losing because of Ken Norton. You know, the 2 games we've lost this year, we're not really on the defense. They were on the special teams and offense. So you can't even say that Ken Norton Jr. is costing us games, but he is. He's been bad in the games that we've won, so it's a weird thing. I got to believe Joe Burrow is going to win the Heisman. Who would you like to see us get as DC? I mean, Dan Quinn makes some sense, but I don't think it matters that much because you would think that it would be mostly a Pete Carroll issue and you can just bring somebody in who's a figurehead, but doesn't seem like that's happening. Yeah, that's the problem, man. It might take us losing like 4 games in a row for us to fire Norton. Do you think Wilson has a good shot at MVP this year? Oh yeah, he should win it. Most hated NBA player right now. Shit, I don't know. I guess LeBron. There aren't a lot of NBA players I have a lot of hate towards, to be perfectly honest with you. I got no problem with Kawhi Leonard. Yeah, I don't know why we're having kicker issues, but kicking is random in the NFL. Kickers go from good to bad to good to bad really, really, really wildly. So it's not shocking, honestly. Yeah, does any team want to hire Ken Norton Jr. to be a head coach? I'd really appreciate that. I don't know if we'll lose to the Eagles. The Eagles have their own set of problems, man. Yeah, the thing is, there are not very many good kickers in the NFL. There are probably like 10 reliable kickers in the NFL right now. Even Robbie Gold is having a bad year. Like, there might be 10 good kickers in the NFL, and we can't find one, but we're on the same boat as 20 other teams. Do you think we can beat the 49ers? I'm not feeling great about it, that's for sure, but I don't hate the matchup, and I do think that with Wilson playing like this, we can beat anybody. Yeah, we can't really cut Myers because of all the dead money. And what's the point? We're going to cut Myers and get another kicker who isn't any good. Didn't OBJ blow up in his post-game press conference? I've never watched a CFL game before. Yeah, the Lockett returning kicks thing has to stop. If he's going to return kicks, then he needs to fair catch every play. Yeah, that's the one thing. The 49ers passing attack is not that good. You need a big play. Who you taking? Of those four, I would take Julio. I think Julio is the best all-around receiver in the NFL. I don't want AB. Come on, guys. Use your brain. If he comes back in the NFL, he'll probably just get suspended because of the legal stuff he's involved in. So you sign him, and then you never get to use him, probably. And why do we need more receivers? Receivers are one of the best things about this team right now. Like Lockett, Metcalf, and now we have Gordon, who I don't know how big of an impact he's going to make, but you know, David Moore's okay. I'm not really getting why he's getting so many key targets, but he has talent. I don't know, Andrew. I did not follow the AB saga that closely. No, I don't think Schottenheimer gets a head coaching job. But I thought he did an incredible job today. It has to be said. I mean, Jesus Christ. I'll watch the MLS Cup, Cheeser, but I'm not a big soccer guy. Yeah, the Bears need to move on from Trubisky pretty quickly here. And I don't know about Nagy. Like, on the one hand, Nagy does not have a good quarterback, so it's tough. But on the other hand, I don't know if Nagy's good. What's the first thing you'd aim for in the upcoming draft? Oh, probably offensive line. I don't know what else it could be, honestly. It has to be offensive line. I do not know who Urinating Tree is. If the Seahawks make the playoffs, do you think they'll fire any coaches? I have to believe that Ken Norton Jr. will be gone. Our defense doesn't do anything well except stop the run. And who cares about stopping the run? You know, if I was an NFL referee, I would be really bad at it because I would constantly throw flags on players who complain and ask for flags. Like Brady was just throwing a fit because he wanted a pass interference flag on this play right here. I would just throw a flag on Brady like every time he did that. You know, every time like Jordy Nelson or Gronkowski or, you know, whoever it may be, all those guys who complain about flags all the time, I would just be throwing, oh my God, did he actually do it? Hold on, guys. I want to see this. I want to see what this is about. I want to see what this flag is. Wow, they hit him with the intent. Okay, intentional grounding. I thought they flagged him for complaining. Jamarco Jones does not have any athleticism, and teams are exploiting that. What do I think about Josh Gordon? I think he's a moron, but maybe he'll behave for a couple months. Like, if I was an NBA referee, every time Rasheed Wallace threw a fit because he got a foul call on him, I would just tee him up every fucking time. And he would have like 300 technical fouls at the end of the season. What do we need to do? I mean, quite simply, we just need to embrace the passing game and outscore teams. I'm not watching the Clippers game yet. I will be. I bet money on that game. I bet the Jazz money line, and I bet the under on total score. So I need to keep an eye on that. I think I kind of got my clock cleaned gambling today. Well, no, it wasn't. It can't have been that bad, but I definitely lost money because of the Packers losing. Is that a fumble? Wow, that is a fumble. I thought he was down. Okay. Yeah, I did bet on the 76ers game last night. That pissed me off. Skills, man, I'm on a crazy gambling heater right now. I made like 3 grand a couple weeks ago in like 7 days worth of bets. And my bet units are tiny. My bet units are like $45 or something. I bet the World Series. I think I won every bet I made in the World Series. And I think I won every bet I made on the NFL last week. No, I had the Blazers -2 because Embiid was out, and I didn't know that the Blazers were missing all of their big men, but I still thought they were going to win. And then I got fucked on that 3 pointer. Yeah, look, we can outscore anybody. We really can. The Seahawks could outscore anybody with the way the offense is playing right now. And the 49ers are not necessarily a team that's going to be able to score a touchdown every time they get the ball. But will we? The offensive line could get beat up, The Niners pass rush could be a big problem this week because, I mean, Dwayne Brown seems like he's playing through 3 or 4 different injuries. Joey Hunt is not strong enough to hold up against good defensive tackles. Fluker and Jones and freaking Upati, Effetti. Like some of these guys are kind of sort of holding it together, but not really. Yeah, I like Hunt. He's all right, but I don't want him to be the starter for 16 games. He's too small. Hey, Enrique, what's up? Yeah, Alex Smith. I kind of stopped watching that Blazers game because I thought it was a wrap, and I actually bet the Blazers to. I bet the Blazers to win 48 or more games this year, and I felt really good about that. But now everybody's getting freaking hurt. Are they saying that was a fumble, or are they saying he was down? Wow, they reversed the fumble. I run hot, honestly. I just tend to run hot, so I like having a fan on. I guess he was down. I mean, if Wilson can run around and make some pass rushers miss, I think we have a chance. Thoughts on the refs this year? They're always pretty bad, but it's not really fair for them, man. It's not really fair for them. They don't get good angles on the field action. Like I'm watching at home and I can see the game better than the refs can because I'm seeing it on all these cameras. They're trying to see it from ground level. It's not fair. Yeah, that one PI call on Flowers was bullshit, but I thought Clowny got away with hitting Jameis Winston's helmet on one of the final drives of the game, honestly. Yeah, I hope Gordon plays against the Niners. Yeah, he will. Why do people get on me for gambling? It's like my only vice. Like I don't drink alcohol, I don't do any drugs, I don't even drink coffee. I guess I eat things that are bad for me or whatever, but I got no other vices. Okay? Let me gamble. It's my only vice. Leave me alone. I thought it was Vladimir Putin that stole Kraft's Super Bowl ring. What do you believe is the 49ers' biggest weakness? Probably their quarterback. Although he did have a good game last week or this week. Look, we have a chance against anybody because we have Russell Wilson. Problem is, we can lose to anybody because we have. Oh, he better have been down. I thought he was down for sure. I think Garoppolo is probably weaker than their secondary. Okay, let's see here. Oh my God, is that going to be a fucking fumble? You got to be shitting me. Shit. What did you think of Shaq today? I mean, he got beat up, but it was a tough matchup for him. I'm not hating on him at all. And if you're a cornerback in the NFL, you're going to have bad games every now and then. Oh my God, the Ravens are going to give this game away after going up 17-0. God freaking damn it. Okay, Robert, that is true. One thing I would say for our game, though, is I don't trust Carson right now. I really don't. I don't trust Carson. I'm sorry. We've played 9 games this year, and he's played good in like 4.5 of them. So I see him being bad about as much as he's been good. From running back, I don't need that. Do you believe the Brady leaving hype? Yeah, sure. He's really old. I mean, why not? It's possible. He's not playing very well this year in a lot of these games. Like the Patriots are punting on a ton of their possessions. I don't look like Scott Peterson, man. I remember that. I remember what Scott Peterson looks like. I don't look like Scott Peterson. Not even close. What's wrong with you? Does Seattle need a new kicker? I mean, we do, but there's nobody out there. We're just stuck with what we have. But yeah, Alex Smith, if you're still in this chat, yeah, I mean, I mean, guys, I don't know why people think I like Penny so much. I mean, I think he's a good football player, but I have been against that draft pick since day one. Hey, Master Chief, do you believe the Vikings are overrated? Not really. I think they're properly rated. They're 6-3. They look like a 6-3 team to me. I would not take Penny over Carson, but I do think that it's just hard to trust a dude who keeps putting the ball on the ground. Because right now, with the way Wilson is playing, all I need from my running back is to not turn it over. I don't even need you to go run for 150 yards. I just need you to not turn it over, and I'll live with the rest. I'm scared when this team plays teams with good defensive lines. Eagles don't really have a good defensive line this year. They have struggled to get to the quarterback this year. It's not that great. Yeah, I mean, I think Penny is fine at his role. I mean, I don't have a big beef with Penny. It's just you can find running backs late in the draft or an undrafted free agency, and they're fine. The only way you can take a guy like Penny and have it be worth it is if he becomes like a top three running back, and he's clearly not. Is Jerron Reed back? Yeah, he is back. He's just he had a couple nice plays today, although he did miss a tackle on the first drive of the game. DK was a steal. Yeah, yeah. DK, we better thank God that we have DK this year because if our receivers, if David Moore was our number two receiver this year with Jerron Brown, it would be a freaking disaster. Why do you think our D line isn't performing? I think it's schematic. I'm just not really seeing how the defensive line, full of guys who have been successful in the NFL before, are suddenly just not successful. I think there's something going on there schematically. All right. I'm going to flip to the Jazz Clippers game. Maybe Jason Myers had the Seahawks -6 and needed a touchdown to get the push. Okay. What's going on with the Clippers here? Ooh, this game is going pretty well for me so far. I have the Jazz money line and I have the under on points, and so far it looks pretty good. You listen to rap music? Not very much. Not really. Yeah, there's no reason for Ken Norton to keep his job. There is no reason for it, guys. What are we doing well on defense that's worth a crap? We're not rushing the passer. The secondary isn't playing that well. Oh, I actually think the secondary is mostly okay. I actually kind of do think the secondary is fine. My problem with the coverage is more linebackers. Yeah, yeah, that's true, by the way. If we lose that coin toss, we lose that game. And anyone who wants to dispute that, you can try, but you're wrong. We lose that coin toss, we lose that game. Period. I don't think Jimmy Garoppolo and Kirk Cousins are junk. I just think they're not good enough to win games on their own. I think mostly it's a coaching issue. We do lack talent in a few areas, like our linebackers are slow. Um, we have a rookie safety out there who's learning on the job. Yeah, I saw the Rockets losing by like 40 points to the Heat. Did that hold? Do you want KJ out next year? I don't know. He's still a pretty decent player. He's just slow. Like he still makes good plays. He has good instincts. He's long. He makes good plays, but every now and then he just gets exposed as being too slow to keep up. So I don't know. Man, Montrezl Harrell's really fucking good. Um, I think the more likely scenario is we end up going like 11-5. I think we're going to beat the Eagles. I think we can beat the Panthers just because it's a good matchup for us. Um, and I think we can beat the Cardinals. So then we just need to find a way to beat maybe the Vikings. Maybe we beat the Niners once. I think it's doable. Yeah, Ken Norton only has his job because Pete Carroll likes him. And we've seen it's really hard to get Pete Carroll to fire a coach that he likes. Like he's stuck with Tom Cable, Daryl Bevel, those guys. He's stuck with them for a really long time. Have you played The Last of Us? Yes, I have. I beat it many years ago. Yeah, Tucker, it's not going to happen. Pete Carroll's already said that he is supporting Myers despite the bad game, and there's nobody we can go get. Like if we cut Myers, we're going to go get Seabass. We're going to go get Blair Walsh. You know, who cares? Chuck Norris, don't be like that. Don't be like that. Yeah, I mean, we had to try to get a reliable kicker, but the guy we got is not reliable. Period. I still think the signing was good, but it has not worked out. Yeah, the pass rush can turn it around. That's not unreasonable. Yeah, we probably are looking at the wild card. I think we need to beat the 49ers twice. And I don't know. I don't know, you know? It's really tough for me to believe. Do you bet on horse races? No, but I am looking to get into that. Thoughts on Seahawks not going for it on 4th and 5? Oh, I hate it. We need to be doing everything we can to get the kicker off the field. I don't think Ken Norton Jr. is going to get fired until we start losing games or until the season's over. Three teams make the playoffs in the NFC West. Probably not. Do the Vikings and Rams play each other this year? Probably not. Okay, Louise, that's a weird thing to say. Yeah, the Vikings don't play the Rams, but I think the Vikings are going to get in. Well, the Bears are probably going to pack their season in, so we can't count on them to come through for us. The Vikings have a lot of good things going on for them. They're not a great team, but they got two good receivers that could carve up our secondary if we can't get to Cousins. Is the Ravens game back? Every time I flip over there, there are commercials. Okay, here we go. 3rd and 6. Come on, Lamar. You can do it. You can't do it. Is this game really going to be tied at fucking halftime and that 17-0 lead's going to count for fucking nothing? Oh, Thielen got hurt again? I know he got hurt like 2 games ago. I didn't know he got hurt again. I don't know what we do about the defense other than get Kendricks off the field. Yeah, that's the thing. We can keep up with these teams, but we cannot survive Wilson playing anything less than perfect. Wilson only had one bad throw today. He had one bad throw out of like 43 or whatever the hell it was. Yeah, Trey Flowers got abused, but it's not really fair to ask him to cover Mike Evans one on one. So I'm not even mad. Okay, this Jazz Clippers game is going exactly the way I needed it to. So this is good. This is very good, guys. I need this after Green Bay fooked me. Actually, it was still a pretty good day because I had a couple other good ones. Largest bet ever won? You mean like one single bet? Like one bet? Well, a couple weeks ago, I accidentally bet like $700 on the Vikings Redskins game. I meant to bet 70 and I misclicked and I bet 700, but I won that bet and won like 850. So that was probably the biggest one. But that was a misclick. I don't know if that counts. Do you think we should upgrade the corner position in the offseason? Not really. I think our corners are fine. I just think they get put in shitty situations. You got a lot of money to bet. I mean, it's all Bitcoin. I got some Bitcoin that I gamble with. I meant to bet 70, but I misclicked. Almost fucked myself, but I won. I had Vikings money line parlayed with the under on 42 points, and I picked it up pretty easily. Yeah, Tucker, I did hear that, but I don't know. I don't like it. No, I'm not fucking related to Scott Peterson. What the fuck? Thoughts on next week's game? I mean, with the way Wilson's playing, we have a chance, but nothing else about this team gives me optimism. Even Carson needs to hold on to the ball. Oh my God, this stupid game is going to be tied at halftime. Yeah, Alex Smith, betting against the Redskins is safe, but I did not want to bet a third of my bankroll, or, well, no, it wasn't a third, but a lot of it on one game. I won like 250 on the Nationals winning the World Series. It was like 150 to win 250 or something because the Nationals were big underdogs before the series. Earl Thomas just got smoked. I mean, the one thing is teams can get better. That's why it's so important to make sure we get these wins because a team can be mediocre and get better. And if they were able to win a whole bunch of games early on, despite being mediocre, they're going to be in a really good position. Like the 49ers are a good example of that. The 49ers early this season, they barely beat Tampa Bay too. They needed 5 turnovers to barely beat the Steelers. They needed they didn't look that good for the first month of the season, but they kept winning. And now they're a really good team. They're playing a lot better. So we could get better like that too. So that's why it's good that we're at least winning these games. Joe is pretty good. I don't know who you're talking about, Abby. Yeah, Emmett, this is definitely a QB league. And that's, it's a big deal. Yeah, Schottenheimer was good today. Almost nothing to complain about. Yeah, I got very little bad to say about Schottenheimer right now, as weird as that is. Pocket collapsing around Brady, throwing it up for grabs. Nothing. Yeah, I mean, we're not a 7-2 teams in terms of how good we played. We're not. We're just not. But we are. And we can improve and actually be an elite team to match our record. And the nice thing is we're in a good position because we are 7-2 right now anyway. We could be like 5-4, and then it would be too late for us to get better, but it's not. Are there any good kickers out there to sign? No, there aren't. No. Yeah, Russ should win MVP unless McCaffrey just goes balls out over the next seven games. The best quarterback we play the rest of this season is, yeah, probably Kirk. Jeez, when you put it like that. Okay, come on, Utah. Come on, Utah, get your shit straight. We don't play Deshaun Watson this year. We don't play Houston. Oh no, no, we play Wentz though. Wentz is good. Wentz might be better than Cousins. Thoughts on the Lakers? I just don't think it's going to last. Yeah, I mean, Schaub was playing from behind, though. That mattered to a certain degree. Are you going to watch the MLS finals? Yeah, I will. I may as well, right? Who are the Sounders playing? I think they're playing Toronto again. You think we can go into New Orleans and win in the playoffs? Yeah, look, I'm going to keep saying it. We can beat anybody because we have a quarterback playing at this high of a level. No, we might swap out defensive coordinators if our defense continues to be this bad, good record or bad record. I guess we're favored, but we were big underdogs in the last playoff game. Is USC going to get Urban Meyer? That's not great. That's not my favorite. I don't think Seattle plays to the level of our competition. I think this team is just not very good. I think this team has a great offense and a bad defense. Is most of your wardrobe Seahawks related? Probably. Okay, that Chuck Norris guy is just a weird guy, I guess. He's been in my streams before. I don't remember him being like this. If we fire Ken Norton, who do we hire? Well, we probably promote somebody right now, but in the offseason, I want Dan Quinn. Are you going to buy Star Wars: The Fallen Order? Maybe. I'm not sure. Worst team in the NFL? I mean, I guess it has to be the Bengals or, well, maybe it's the Jets. Maybe it's the Jets. Do you believe the Cowboys are good? Not really. I think they're a good bad team. Yeah, Michael Dixon had a big game today. I was happy about that. You think DK will make it on the rookie team? Yeah, I kind of do now. I kind of do now. He's going to put up big enough numbers to pass Hollywood and maybe McLaurin, although I really like McLaurin. Should we sign Michael Bennett? No, no. Quan Alexander's out? Oh, okay. That's actually a big deal. The last Seahawks game I was at was the NFC title game against the Packers. DK Metcalf, I mean, rookie of the year. Rookie of the year is probably going to be. I hate to say it, it might end up being somebody like Kyler Murray or something, just because he's going to play all 16 games at quarterback. And I know he doesn't deserve it, but it really might happen. Yeah, we can't get Michael Bennett anyway, so I don't know where that comes from. Oh yeah, Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa is going to be rookie of the year. No, I actually think Lockett might be more important than Lockett might be more important than Wagner now. Wagner is in a different phase of his career, and Lockett is just so crucial for this offense to go. Yeah, yeah. Nick Bosa is going to be rookie of the year. I almost forgot about him. Offensive rookie of the year is Josh Jacobs. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I was trying to think of who that running back on the Raiders was. You're right. Josh Jacobs is going to be the rookie of the year on offense. DK Metcalf could make the all rookie team. He only has to beat out McLaurin and Hollywood. Thoughts on Tom Brady this season? I'm not that impressed. He's still good, but the Patriots are punting on an awful lot of their offensive possessions. I don't want Bennett anyway. I think that ship has sailed, guys. I'm sorry. The thing I like about the Josh Gordon signing is it might mean that David Moore stops seeing the field. And I don't think that David Moore is helping us very much. I mean, he made a nice play today on that in overtime, but the problem is we keep targeting him in key situations, and it's just not a good play. Yeah, if Gordon takes more snaps, I think that'll probably be a good thing for the offense. I just want Moore to be getting, a handful of snaps a game. And I don't want him in there on a whole bunch of like really key snaps. Yeah, but how much is Diggs really going to play? Like the starting safeties are going to be McDougald and Diggs. I'm sorry, McDougald and Blair. Is Diggs just going to be the backup and come out for maybe, 10 snaps a game? Is he going to play nickelback? What's he going to do? I don't know. Oh boy, the Clippers are turning it on. Feels bad, man. Jamar Taylor is garbage. I think he's okay. It was a rough game for him. It was a rough game for everybody. Let's be serial. I like David Moore, but I don't know why we keep targeting him in key situations. I think David Moore has unique talent, and I like some of the stuff he does. I just wish we would stop giving him the ball so much in those bad situations. Yeah, I think our defensive backs are fine. I think most of our issues are because we keep putting our linebackers into coverage, and our linebackers can't cover anymore. Yeah, Diggs could play slot cornerback. Don't rule that out. Diggs could move to a slot cornerback. Yeah, again, I like David Moore, but we keep throwing him the ball in the end zone in key situations, and I don't think it. I don't think it's a profitable play. I don't know why so many Seahawks fans don't like McDougald. I think McDougald's a good player. I don't get the hate at all. I know he's not Earl Thomas, but I think he's really good. Yeah, maybe Pete Carroll's defense has been figured out. That's very possible. Kind of like the Rod Marinelli defense got figured out. McDougald is good in coverage, and he's a decent tackler. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. I mean, I'm looking at the comments right now. I'm looking at all these comments. I see people saying that McDougald is good. I see people saying he's average. I see people saying he's okay, that he sucks, just all over the place. I don't get it. Do you like Deshaun Watson? Yes, I do. He's pretty cool. 43 people in the stream, by the way. Thank you, everybody. If y'all could drop a like, a thumbs up on the stream, I'd appreciate that. Let's see how many we can get. Yeah, Matt Moore. Andy Reid knows how to get the most out of out of lackluster quarterback talent. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, I mean, I think Shaq has played incredible this season. Shaq has been borderline Pro Bowl. Trey Flowers has been okay. He's been fighting. He's been doing the best he can. Jamar Taylor has been okay. The safeties, Tedrick was bad. Hill was kind of bad, but everybody else seems fine to me. I don't think the secondary is that bad. I did not watch the post game press conference, but I did hear what Pete Carroll said about the OPI challenge. What am I watching? I'm watching the Jazz Clippers game. Yeah, Tedrick didn't play. Yeah, Tedrick's not going to play anymore, I don't think, which is good. Yeah, Bobby didn't play a bad game, but he did miss a couple tackles. He did look slow on a couple plays, and he had that stupid ass penalty that cost us 4 points. That stupid, stupid penalty. And like most cornerbacks in the NFL are going to look shitty when they're asked to single cover against Mike Evans. It just is what it is. Very few cornerbacks in the NFL can handle Mike Evans on one. Very, very few. And the frustrating thing is we're sending blitzes and the blitzes are not getting home. Bobby is kind of stiff. He shines with all talent around him. That wasn't true last year. I think he's just getting a little older. Yeah, maybe over the bye week we can change up our defensive scheme a little bit. But yeah, I think our cornerbacks are fine. I think our secondary is fine. I think Tedrick Thompson was the biggest problem on our secondary. I honestly do, and he's out of the picture now. Yeah, Marquise Blair dropping that interception that turned into a touchdown was a brutal, brutal, brutal sequence. Yeah, the GOAT 209. I kind of like the matchup for the Seahawks on defense, but I don't know how good our offense is going to look against a really good Niners defense. Atlanta, I kind of think Dante Pettis sucks. I mean, and I liked him too because he was a Husky. I thought he was going to be good, but I don't know if he's a good receiver. Did Bobby hit the Alexander wall all at once? He's not a bad player. He's still good. He's just not elite right now. Yeah, Josh Gordon's going to play next week, Ghost Gaming, unless he gets hurt or something. That's the plan. Hopefully, after the bye week, he'll be able to be a full-time number 3 receiver for us. I think that's a big deal. Lockett, Metcalf, Gordon, Hollister at tight end with some Dixon. I think we really have something going there. I don't know about Diggs. I have no idea if he's going to be ready to go or not. Utah, guys, the Jazz are coming through for me. The Jazz are going to do it. Channel it, guys. Channel it. Channel the run good for the Utah Jazz. Do you want to sign AB? No. I don't get the point. Pete Carroll said he would rather play from behind in a close game. Yeah, that's the stupid shit he says that just it's infuriating to listen to because it doesn't make any sense. And there's no reason to believe that. Yeah, I know the Jazz aren't going to win the title. I just need them to win tonight. Yeah, skills, we do look like the Chiefs. All right, first half went great for me. Rashad Penny's not a bum. He's just not fitting what we want to do on this offense. He's an outside runner. And we want to use him like he's, Chris Carson, and he's not. That's stupid. I hate that shit. Well, Sherman doesn't follow receivers around. Sherman just stays on the right side, and whoever he guards, he guards. So, we'll be able to get Lockett on some other cornerbacks if we want to. Yeah, that's a good thing for him to say, Alex. What's he going to do about it, though? Is he going to do anything about it? That's the question. Are there any other basketball games going on right now, or is it only Jazz Clippers? Let me check. Yeah, I guess that's the only basketball game going right now. Mavericks blew out the Cavs. Lakers beat the Spurs. Oh, talent mento, baby. Yeah, Sherman is not as quick as he used to be. We all know that. Would you rather have a great offense or defense? Probably great offense, honestly. Well, LJ Collier was never going to be good as a rookie after he got injured because he missed training camp and he missed preseason. I think LJ Collier could be a decent player next year, but I don't think he's ever going to be a great pass rusher, which is why I don't like that pick, which is why I really did not support that pick. What's your job? I'm a software engineer. Well, it's not like we're cheap with kickers. We did give up kicker big money to come in here. He's just not playing well. Yeah, Carson's on pace for a big season in terms of yards. I still don't trust him, though. He's got to hold on to the freaking football. Yeah, I didn't really believe in Lamar Jackson until this season started. I mean, I thought we were going to be 7-2 right now. But in the preseason, I said we are going to be 7-2 after 9 games. But I thought we were going to lose to the Steelers and the Falcons. So I don't know. Kickers are really random in the NFL, guys. There are only a few guys who are consistent over a long career. I mean, the thing is, our first round picks are bad, but our draft classes are not bad. Like, if you look at the most recent draft class, we're getting monster production from Metcalf. Blair is doing some stuff, and we're getting good production from a whole bunch of special teams players. So the rookie class that we have is not that bad. We're just not getting production from the first round pick. I don't think we passed up on Derwin James. I think the Chargers sniped him. Yeah, Ron, that's a good point because the thing is, with the way Wilson is playing, the only thing that can ruin our offense is turnovers. So we cannot have our running backs be the reason why we're turning over the football. I mean, Blair looks like he's the real deal. Metcalf is definitely the real deal. We have a couple linebackers on special teams who look like they could be part of the future. I don't think the 2019 draft class was all that bad. I just think that the first round pick is not a good pick. Hey, Enrique, how's it going? I don't know if I want to play the rookie linebackers because if we put them out there, they're going to make a lot of mistakes. Is New England winning? Not yet. Not yet. Last time I went to a Hawks game was the NFC Championship game against the Packers. Are they going to give him the touchdown? What do we do to stop the 49ers? When they make turnover worthy plays, we need to actually get the turnover. Is that a fumble? Yeah, that's a fumble, boys. Metcalf does not have a shot at rookie of the year because of Bosa, but Metcalf could win. He could be on the all rookie team. How has work been? Kind of stressful lately. Did you expect Metcalf to have this type of season? Not at all. I thought this rookie year was going to be a wash for him, especially after he got hurt. I thought that, next year was going to be Metcalf's season. Why do you say that? I'm a software engineer, Tucker. It's just been stressful because the location where I work has been moved up north, so that's a change. And we are introducing a new framework that's taking a lot of. There's been a big learning curve. Yeah, DK should have 8 touchdowns by the end of the year. We should keep going to him over and over and over because he's that good and he deserves those targets. I don't really plan on going to any games this year. I don't think Dan Quinn can come in here mid-season and implement his defense. I don't think that's realistic. Yeah, that missed field goal. I mean, there were so many times when this game should have been over, and we just couldn't close it out until the third or fourth try. Yeah, a rookie of the year is probably going to be Bosa and then Josh Jacobs, but Metcalf is up there with like McLaurin. Yeah, kickers are random in the NFL, guys. There's nothing else you can say. Kicking is random. What NFL receiver would you compare DK to? Maybe like David Boston or maybe like Demarius Thomas. Will Gordon have a good second half with us? I think he'll make a few plays. I think he'll make some catches. I'm not convinced that he's going to have a huge overall impact. Okay, does this look weird? No, it doesn't. What I ate for dinner? I had pizza. I ate it on stream. Did y'all not see me? I have to believe Gordon's going to be the third receiver, or else why would you get him? Yeah, I think Josh Gordon's a freaking idiot, but maybe he'll behave for a couple months, you know? Weirder things have happened. What's the Tuesday video going to be on? I think it's going to be about passing the ball again because we seem to have come to some sort of understanding about what our offense needs to be. So I'm gonna wrap into that. What do you think about Amadi? I like Amadi. I like him. I think he's going to be a good player, but I don't know if he's ready yet. You know, Blair might not have been ready until a couple weeks ago, and that's why we didn't see Blair until the Ravens game. Really, Gordon is good at the kinds of throws that Wilson likes to make, which is good. I there are cute girls everywhere, Enrique. Yeah, I don't know how to answer that question. Yeah, Amadi is cool. I like him. He's been good on special teams for the most part. How do you feel about Ken Norton Jr.? I think Ken Norton Jr.'s fucking sucks fucking cock. That's really all I can say about that. Yeah, Amadi could be starting nickel. Yeah, Alex, I bet the under on the win total for the Raptors this year because I didn't think Siakam was going to be this good, but he is a beast. Hmm. Yeah, Joey Hunt played fine, although, you know, he got beat up a couple plays by Vita Vey, but Vita Vey's a beast. What else are you going to do? If you saw Ken Norton, what would you tell him? I would say thank you for everything you did to develop Bobby Wagner and KJ Wright and, you know, maybe even Bruce Irvin. I would, you know, because he was the linebacker coach for those guys. Big third down. They got it. Yeah, Vita Vey might have been the best Husky player of the last decade. What's your opinion on us blitzing almost every play? I mean, it doesn't seem like it's working, so I don't like it. I don't know what it's going to take to get Brian Schneider fired. I really don't, because it just seems like nothing he does, the production on the field doesn't freaking matter. Yeah, yeah, a couple of those sacks were coverage sacks. I thought the offensive line played good today. But the thing is, the 49ers pass rush is way better than the Buccaneers pass rush. All right, guys, channel it. We need a big Utah second half here. Yeah, I mean, today Joey Hunt was going up against Vita Vey and Sue, and I thought he did okay. I thought he did fine. Well, I think it's time to move on from Brian Schneider. It's obviously time to move on from Ken Norton Jr. Those guys don't do anything right. Uh, I really feel like we can do better than Schottenheimer, but he can stay because he's doing a good job right now. I don't think Pete Carroll's going to be asked to leave for a very long time, but I would not hate seeing this team under a different staff. I don't think John Snyder is going to go anywhere either. Do you think our offense can score against the 49ers? Yeah, offense can score against anybody, but is it going to be enough? Bogdan. Like, seriously, over the last 10 years, who have the Huskies had who was better than Vita Vey? I don't think anybody. Like, John Ross was good, but I don't think he was better than Vita Vey. Do you think draft heavy for DBs? No, no. I think our defensive backs are fine. We just need to put our faith in Schottenheimer to figure out a game plan that can do some damage against the 49ers defense. Well, no, I think Schottenheimer should stay because he's doing a good job right now. But what I'm saying is that I think we could get somebody out there who has a little more creativity and some wrinkles to his game. All right, I'm going to move this back over here. I just think that somebody like a Lincoln Riley would have Wilson looking like an MVP every single week. But we're not going to get Lincoln Riley, so I'm totally fine with Schottenheimer. Do you see us winning a Super Bowl in the next 5 years? Yeah, sure, why not? I'll say it. Well, it's tough for me to believe we can win another Super Bowl with Pete Carroll, but maybe he'll figure something out. Maybe he'll realize that, hey, my defense sucks, my special team sucks. I need to make this game about the offense. Maybe. Do you bet a lot of underdogs? Sometimes. I bet the Jazz tonight. They were underdogs. I bet the Knicks against the Bulls. They were underdogs in that game, and they won. They were small underdogs, though. I bet the Timberwolves last night. They were underdogs for some stupid ass reason. Did Diggs play at all yet? No, Diggs did not play yet. Yeah, I saw that Heat score. I didn't bet on that game though. I stayed away from it because I didn't know what to make of it. Yeah, yeah, I bet the Jazz tonight. I usually don't bet NFL underdogs because I never like it, but there's definitely money to be made there. I think Shaquille Griffin's great, guys. I don't think that you can judge him based off today. I don't think that's fair at all. I got no beef with the way Shaquille's been playing this year. When will Diggs play? Hopefully next week, but we may not see him until after the bye week, which I'm honestly fine with. If the Sonics return to Seattle, who would you pick for the franchise player? I mean, what from anybody in the NBA right now? Probably Kawhi Leonard. Probably Kawhi Leonard, or either him or Giannis. I think we draft for Trey Flowers. I think Trey Flowers is okay. I don't think Trey Flowers is the reason why we're getting beat. He's not perfect. Maybe he's not even all that good, but I'm not having a big problem with the way he's playing right now. Are you a Mariners fan? Yes. Oh, third down for the Ravens. I turned away for a second. Come on. Nice catch, Mark Andrews. Will you follow the Seattle NHL team? Yeah, sure. We should have gotten that kid from the Dolphins. Who, Minka? Maybe. Tedrick Thompson has a torn muscle in his arm or something. He's out. I think he's out for the season. Yeah, Tedrick went to injured reserve. I don't think he's going to play again this year. Thank freaking God. Hey, chill out over there. It's okay. I don't know why they do this. They do this sometimes, and I have no idea why. They're not having night terrors. They're not like fighting. They just start beeping in their bed, and I have no idea what it is. Yeah, yeah. No pass rush. What else are you going to say? What else can you say about it? Yeah, I think Tedrick was the worst player in this secondary by far. And I think the secondary right now is fine for the most part. I'm just thinking like it's the pass rush is making them look way worse than they are. Yeah, Clowny is playing fine. We just don't have anybody else. Clowny is making plays in the pass rush. It's just Ons is not showing up like we needed, and so far Reed hasn't done a ton. I want to give Onza a little more time. I mean, he is fighting through some injuries, but I mean, we're just not seeing much production from him right now. And I thought the pass rush was good against the Falcons. But today we went right back to the old shit. I don't think Shaquem plays at all, and I don't know what he's done to really earn any playing time. Yeah, and Debo Samuel sucks. Do you think our team is better this year than last? I think so. Do you take pleasure in seeing the Warriors suck like I do? No, I don't. I don't mind the Warriors at all. I think they were fun to watch. Come on, Lamar. Don't do something stupid. Oh, this is like the old Russell Wilson play against the 49ers. Didn't complete it. I don't know if Shaquem would help with the pass rush. Maybe. Yeah, if Wilson didn't miss Lockett for that long touchdown. One second, guys. Give me 1 second. Lamar takes off up the middle. I got to believe the Ravens are going to go for it. Yeah, that's true, but is Shaquem a good tackler? Last time I saw him, he really wasn't. All right. Are the Ravens going to go for it on fourth down? I got to believe they will. Ravens are good. Ravens are good. Nice. I knew this Patriots defense was overrated, but I didn't think the Ravens were going to be the team to expose them. Yeah, Ron, but Nurkic doesn't get back until like February, right? Yeah, Dignity. We got to run the nickel like 70% of the time. We have to. Like, I don't care who it is. Honestly, I think Jamar Taylor's okay. I don't have a big beef with Jamar Taylor, but whoever it is, and Zach Collins is out for the year now too, and frickin' who is the other guy? Now Rodney Hood's hurt. All right, Jazz are starting to pull away a little bit. Channel it, guys. Channel it. Dixon did not play today. He's not back yet. Oh, Joe Ingles just airballed a three. No, that's Bogdanovich. Oh yeah, Ron. What happened? How did that happen? You think we should go for it more on fourth down? Yeah, absolutely. Our special team sucks and our defense sucks. We can't keep putting them on the field over and over. Yeah, I think Ed Dixon can help make an impact in this offense, and I think he'll block better than Hollister. So that's kind of a big deal. Hollywood, Hollywood, Hollywood. What does a nickel cornerback do? He plays the inside receiver. The only guy who I think can pass Wilson for MVP is McCaffrey. And McCaffrey's team might not make the playoffs. So that could be like the tiebreaker if the Seahawks make the playoffs and the Panthers don't, you know? I think Pete Carroll will start going for it a little bit more now that he must have some understanding that his defense is bad and his special teams is bad. But who knows? Who knows? Oh my God. Lamar. Oh my God. Lamar. You freak. Lamar Jackson, I don't know how the hell he just did that. I almost wish I still played Madden so I could have Lamar Jackson on my team. I used to like because that was the kind of shit that I just found fun as hell. Back in Madden 2005, which is still the best Madden 2005, that was my shit. You would just get Michael Vick, Michael Bennett at running back, Lavernius Coles, and Dante Hall at receiver, and you would just wreck shop. Let me. Yeah, I kind of do. I think he's better coached. Yeah, let me check and see about Tyler Lockett here. Like I feel like Michael Thomas is going to be first team All Pro. Maybe Cooper Cup. Yeah, I don't think Lockett's going to be first team All Pro. I don't think he's going to have robust numbers. My Madden was Madden '05. I played that game for like maybe 4,000 hours. I had a franchise mode that ran 30 years. It got to the point where every player in the NFL was a Madden generated. I don't want to play Madden anymore, though. I don't like the way they're doing things. I got the Madden that had Odell Beckham on the cover, but I haven't gotten a Madden since then. I liked it, but I don't know. I heard like Madden 19 sucked. Diggs is going to have a chance to earn the nickel spot. I don't think that Jamar Taylor's that bad, though. He made some mistakes today, like everybody else in the secondary, but I don't think Jamar Taylor's that bad. He's not great. We could do better for sure, but I think he's holding his own okay. Bogdan. Aaron Rodgers shouldn't be an MVP candidate after today. Get the hell out of here. He's going to have to earn that back after what he did today. He had like 59 yards until garbage time. Do you think the 49ers wide receivers are good? Not really. Not really. Sanders is good, but that's about it. What position would you pick in the first round next year? Maybe a center or a tackle to replace a Fetty. Have fun, Diamond Miner. Yeah, Quentin Jefferson back would definitely help, but that cannot be an excuse for the rest of the guys. The Seahawks are praying for Shaq Griffin to develop into an all-pro player. I think he's close. I think he's had an incredible year this year. He got beat up today, but everybody has a bad game every now and then. Jamarco Jones can replace Ifedi? Maybe. Maybe. That's certainly what we're hoping for. I mean, did Hollister play very many games with the Patriots? Oh my God, the Ravens are going to have a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. Dwayne Brown has 2 more years left on his contract. I think we're going to give him 1 more year. I think we're going to give him 2020. He's still a solid left tackle, and we're going to just try to hope things work out. Alan, are we sure that the 49ers are getting those players back? I mean, they haven't even released any injury reports this week. Sometimes shit happens. Who did you go for, Bucks or Seahawks? Seahawks, of course. Come on, dude. Get your shit together, man. Why are you even asking that question? Do you not see the blanket in the back? Will Clowny stay? I don't really trust Clowny with a long-term extension. I'll say that. I don't. But it wouldn't shock me. Wait, what? Gabriel, you shitting me? Oh, sorry, Oscar. Your team fought today, that's for sure. Your offense was good. Who do you got winning the 49ers for Seahawks Monday Night Football? It's tough to feel good about our chances. I got to be honest. I think we have a chance, but I don't feel great about it. I know we have a chance in any game because of how good Wilson is playing, but that's about the best I can say. Well, Ziggy's only here on a 1 year deal, and Ziggy is heavily incentivized with his contract, so it's fine. If he doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, and we can move on. Do you think we should get rid of Jason Myers? No, because there's nobody better we can get. There are not very many good kickers in the NFL right now. I think Russell Wilson just wants to sign every player. Chuck Norris, do you need like a timeout or something? You're acting weird as hell. Yeah, Atlanta, if we go no tempo, we can put up some points on the Niners, and they might not be able to keep up. Their offense is not great. They have some good things on their offense, but their offense as a whole is not great. Yeah, the Niners have had a weak schedule, but they have beaten some decent teams. Pittsburgh is not a terrible team. I mean, the Ravens have had two fumbles that set up the Patriots for easy scores, and they still might win this game. So I'm hella impressed. Well, Ron, our schedule has not been that tough so far this year. It's going to get tough now, but the Niners' schedule is going to get tough now too. They have to play the Packers, Saints, Ravens. I think Josh Gordon is going to take snaps away from Moore, which I'm okay with. And hopefully it means that Turner doesn't see the field anymore. Although, actually, I want to take that back. Turner is okay. I'm not crazy about him, but he has made some nice plays this year. Jerron Brown's just a veteran who's around in case somebody gets hurt. I have no problem with him being here, but I don't think he needs to play a lot right now. Who do the Rams play next week? Does anybody know? Do they play the Bears? Hmm. Oh, that's actually kind of an interesting game then. Although I think Mason Rudolph sucks, so probably not going to put up much of a fight. Oh yeah, our receivers are way better than the 49ers. Not even close. Oh, some Ravens linebacker almost had the pick six that pretty much would have put it away. I don't know. Maybe they'll put up a fight. Oh, how do you drop that, you dumb motherfucker? I think Rudolph kind of sucks. Hmm, good. Yeah, that's one thing. Like the 49ers could have had Metcalf, but they took Debo instead. Big third down coming up. I thought Rudolph played pretty well against the Seahawks, but I saw everything I needed to against that Dolphins game. He just was throwing up prayers and hoping it worked out against the Dolphins. Yeah. What I'm wondering is, does Metcalf get to 1,000 yards? Because if we keep throwing the ball to him 9 times a game like we did today and last week, and well, I mean the week before, I think that Metcalf could get to 1,000 yards, and he deserves it. He fucking deserves it. 3rd and 10. He's going deep. Earl got the pick. Earl, hold on. I gotta unmute this. Earl the squirrel just got the pick. Yeah, Eiferman, he's on pace for 950, but I think his pace might go up because he's going to get more targets and more action. Because we're going to be playing better teams, we're going to need to score more points, and we trust him a little more. So I think that he could, accelerate a little bit and actually get to 1,000. Yeah, we did just get Gordon, but I don't want Gordon to take targets away from Metcalf. That's bad. Rookie of the year? No. Rookie of the year is going to be Bosa and Josh Jacobs. I'm a big fan of the 40 time, actually. I think that speed is something you cannot teach, and it's such a big deal. All right, what's going on with the Jazz? Let's check this out real quick. Up by 5 with a minute 90 seconds left in the third. Pretty good. Good. I'm pretty sure I bet the under in this game, so I'm pretty happy. Paul George should be back in like a week or two, right? Yeah, I think that's well, the number 3 receiver is David Moore. The ceiling on Seattle is pretty high. Jay Money, I bet the Jazz money line tonight. I don't think the Clippers are going to be that good until they get Paul George back. I bet the Jazz money line, and I have the under on points. So I want the Jazz to win, and I want the score to remain low like it is right now. George is out for a few months? No way. I heard he was out for like the first 10 games. I like the Clippers this year too, but I gotta get that money. Oh, that's cool, Alex. I didn't know that. let me um, let me actually check and make sure what I have. I don't want to end up rooting for the wrong thing. I did that the other day on the Nuggets Magic game. I thought I bet the under, but I had bet the over. Yeah, freaking NFC West. Okay, yeah, I have the under on 212, and I have the Jazz money line. All my NFL bets are dead, so I'm going to have to load up on the Cowboys tomorrow because I think the Cowboys are going to win in a blowout. Best player in the NBA right now is Kawhi Leonard on a game by game basis, anyway, for sure. I bet Dame Lillard to win MVP. That's my best bet right now because I think that Lillard's going to actually really finish at least in the top 3 for MVP. Yeah, Bobby and KJ have a lot of tackles, but there's more to it than that. Okay, that had to be a flag on somebody. Ravens best AFC team. I'm starting to believe it, but they did lose to the Browns. They got blown out by the Browns. Somebody's going to have to explain that game to me. Is this KJ's last year? I'm not sure. He's still not a bad player. He's just not he's just not the player that he was. He's got limitations, but he's still capable of playing. I wouldn't mind seeing him play next year. And we just maybe limit his snaps and we give Barton and BBK some serious opportunities to play on defense. How does Rivers have the most passing yards? That's crazy. The Chargers suck. Weird. Weird shit. All right, Jazz up by 4 with a couple seconds left in the third quarter. Ingles! How do you miss that, bro? Thank God that rimmed out. Yeah, I mean, I would kind of like next year to be a year where KJ plays, half the snaps, and then Barton or BBK gets the other half, and we see what we have there. But I don't think this has to be the last year for KJ. He's still got some game. I do have NBA League Pass. I try to watch as much basketball as I can. Basketball is my favorite sport. So many commercials. Yeah, Carson's fumbles are a concern. Carson's fumbles are a big fucking concern. I don't trust that dude right now. I do not like college basketball, Ron Burgundy. I don't like college basketball. The shot clock is too long. It triggers me. I don't know. I mean, does BBK play? I mean, BBK would play MLB too, right? BBK would be middle linebacker as well. So Barton needs to move to the outside, like just logically. um, maybe Alex. That wouldn't be so bad. I don't think Barton and BBK are ready to start at linebacker right now. Next year we'll see, but I don't really want to do it this year. I do like Blair. I do think Blair has potential to be an All-Pro. My only concern is he's small. What do you think of Kendricks' performance? Today I didn't notice him being a big problem, but I don't know if I see him being a part of the solution either. I'm just he got credited with a sack today. He didn't make a big play that helped turn this game around, but I'm not feeling it. All right, come on. Stay on the field, Lamar. You can do it. You did it. Man, this New England defense looks weak today, and they're supposed to be like historically good. Roja Jane, Clowny is generating pressure. He's just the only one who's doing it right now. The only guys on this defense who were generating pressure were Quentin Jefferson and Clowny, and Q Jeff is out. Clowny's fine. Clowny is destructive and disruptive, and he's everything that we need him to be. He's just not getting any support. Yeah, Kendricks got the sack on that play, but he didn't force the fumble. The fumble just fell out of Winston's hands. Yeah. Yeah, we're like the '06, the 16 Packers. Tyler Lockett is our Devontae Adams or Jordy Nelson or something. Favorite music artist? I don't know. I don't listen to a lot of music these days. What do you think of Raheem Green? He's okay. He was raw last year and he didn't play that much. I thought he was maybe going to break out this year. We've seen a couple nice things from him, but nothing great. He's all right. Yeah, Adam Gase should have gotten fired a long time ago. Patriots defense frauds, maybe. They sure as shit played a soft schedule before this game, and look how they look today. Who do you think can beat the Patriots come playoffs? Maybe this Ravens team, man. I'm impressed. Lamar, you had him. Ooh, penalty on the Patriots. Hold on. I got to unmute. I want to hear this. The Dolphins are playing hard. There's nothing else you can say. Favorite NBA player is Jokic, Nikola Jokic. Patriots are playing sloppy today, boy. Do you know any Vikings or Packers fans in person? No, not really. I've been to a Packers bar that's not too far away from here, though, but I'm not friends with anybody who's there. You think Seahawks are waiting for Dan Quinn to be fired? I don't think you can hire Dan Quinn mid-season. I don't think he's going to have enough time to implement his his scheme. Do you follow hockey? No, I don't like hockey very much. Maybe I'll start following when we get a team. Yeah, that was a rough loss, but Matt Moore, he can play, and Andy Reid has him producing. Andy Reid, that's how he makes his money. He can turn lackluster quarterbacks into monsters. Yeah, I think the Seattle fan base is going to get up for that. First down, Ravens. Ken Norton fired over bye week. I think it's possible, and I really would love to see it. I'd love to see it. This is an amazing drive by the Ravens right now, by the way, guys. Do you think the Panthers can beat the Packers at Lambeau next week? Based off what I saw today, sure. I think Diggs is going to help us, but I don't think he's going to start. So I don't know how much he's going to change things. Who is your favorite NBA team? Probably the Mavericks, but they're temporary. Mavericks are my favorite team because Dirk was my favorite player. I have no real loyalty to them. What do you think the Bears do at quarterback next year? Trade for Andy Dalton. All right, we're at 2 hours for this stream now. Thank you, everybody. When do you think the Bears bench Trubisky next year? Best NFL GM? I don't know. Ozzie Newsome. He's pretty good. Have you lived in the same town your whole life? No. Chances Brady retires after this year? I think it's pretty good. I think it's very, very likely. What is going on in this stupid game? Too many flags. Yeah, the Ravens are a problem. Oh shit, the Jazz are only up. Okay, Jazz up by 2. with 9 minutes left. Good news is I'm going to win the under. The bad news is Clippers are making a push here. Why do you think there's nepotism in the Seahawks organization? I don't know, dude. It's stupid. I think the Bears should trade for Andy Dalton. I mean, well, yeah. I mean, or acquire him or whatever. Shit. Okay, Clippers got the lead. I'm going to come back to that game in a minute. Dalton's a decent quarterback. He's not that bad. Lamar, first down, touchdown, almost ends this game. What do you think of Skip Bayless? Skip Bayless is he's just somebody who says a lot of stuff to get attention. Like people who have met Skip Bayless outside of his show say he's a totally normal dude. He doesn't believe any of the stuff that he says on that show or on Twitter. So you just don't worry about the stuff he says on his show. It's just him playing a character. He's a totally normal dude in real life, and he doesn't actually think any of the garbage that he spews. He's trying to make he's trying to make money. Is that a touchdown? Is that a touchdown? No. Probably good for the Ravens. Lets them take more time off the clock. I don't listen to Golick and Wingo. Who do you think will be the Broncos quarterback next year? Probably Drew Lock. How much do you think Josh Gordon will improve our offense? I think he'll improve it a little bit just because he gets David Moore off the field, which I think is going to help because David Moore, he's just not ready to be a full-time contributor right now. Yeah, but all these penalties are just helping the Ravens wind the clock more. Is that couch comfy? Yeah, I like it. Do you think the Bills make the playoffs? Yeah, I do. I think they will. How many wins do you think the Browns finish with? Probably 4. They still get to play the Bengals twice, right? I'm sure they'll beat the Bengals. Touchdown pretty much ends this. Let's see what happens. Lamar's keeping. Can't find the hole. Is he going to lean forward? Touchdown. Favorite NFL play on the Seahawks and not on the Seahawks? You mean player? Oh, fight. 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 Favorite player, probably Bobby Wagner. Favorite player on another team might be Carson Wentz. Wow, touchdown. I mean, Freddie Kitchens should be fired this week. Like, there's no excuse to keep Freddie Kitchens around for the rest of the year. He is, it's really embarrassing that he's allowed to be the head coach for a team that had Super Bowl aspirations. I'm a little surprised. Best quarterback in college football is probably the LSU guy. What the fuck is his name? Joe something. You guys know who I'm talking about. I think Oregon's better than Utah. Joe Burrow. Yeah, Joe Burrow. Okay, this Jazz Clippers game is going to be a good finish too. So as soon as this game is final, I'll flip over. I could see LSU with one loss to Bama getting in. But the thing is, we don't need to see them play Bama again if they lose. Hmm. Huskies are not having a good season, which is not shocking to me, really. Okay, Jazz have a chance to cut the game to within one with 5.5 minutes left. Yeah, Andrew, I probably will be making Husky pregame videos. Just because we should win out. I think we should win our last three games, and I think that should be enough to get us to a decent bowl game. Which I mean, I do want to make a bowl game, regardless of how bad this year has been. Yeah, maybe I'll make more Mariners videos when it becomes important. Yeah, Eason is a good quarterback, definitely. Vita Vea's doing good. He's a former Husky. All right, nice play by Gobert. Vita Vea's good. John Ross was doing good, and then he got hurt. I think next year could be a really good Husky team. This year, we just didn't have the receivers. We didn't have the secondary. We didn't have the pass rush. Next year, I think, could be a different story. I think Sidney Jones keeps getting hurt. I don't know if he plays very much. Why is Brady in the game? There's 3 minutes left and they're down by three scores. Brady should not be in the game. Like, only bad things can happen. I know this is the same shit we do with Russell Wilson. What did you think of the Dolphins going on an all-out blitz on a 3rd and 20 last week? That is what you do if you're tanking. I'm just saying. All right. Why is Brady still throwing passes in this game? All that's going to happen is he's going to get hit. Is Eason a top 5 quarterback? Probably not. Hurts, Tua, From, Herbert, Burrow are probably better. Yeah, I don't think the Dolphins are going to win another game this year. Maybe they'll beat the Jets, actually. Maybe they can beat the Jets again. Yeah, I mean, Blair has only played 3 games, so we don't know yet. I like Blair. I think he's got a lot of potential, but I'm not going to act like he's already playing like a Pro Bowler. Oh, Rosen sucks, dude. Fuck, Rosen sucks cock. Do you think the Bucks move on from Jameis after this year? Probably. Probably. Josh Rosen sucks. I mean, Fitzpatrick looks way better in the same offense. I'm just saying. Oh, can't give the free mid range to Kawhi. Come on, Jazz. Come on, Utah. The under's already pretty much locked up unless we get a couple overtimes, so give me the win. I could see Arians going for Dalton, maybe. That's not bad. Yeah, the Disley thing still sucks. But the good news is we've got Jacob Hollister, and he's doing an okay job. How did I do on sports betting today? I did okay. The thing is, my two big parlays both had Green Bay money line, and that didn't work out. But I did have a parlay with the Panthers money line, with I think the Steelers -1, and that held because Vinatieri missed the field goal. I think I had the over in the Seahawks game, and that hit easily. Do you think the Seahawks draft a tight end next year? Probably not. Maybe really late in the draft, but I don't know. Hollister's looking good. I mean, we have one more year of Dixon if we want to bring him back for 2020. I don't really know if there's much of a point. No, I don't think Kyle Allen's long term answer. He fumbles too much. I don't know why the Giants and Cowboys are playing Monday night, but I am going to load up on the Cowboys to try to recoup some of the Packers money from today. I know that. Why am I still watching the Sunday night game? The game's freaking over. I think we have quite a good amount of cap space, not a ton, but I think we're fine. Fucking Lou Williams. I think the Giants are going to win next week. I mean, the Jets might be the worst team in football after today. Donovan Mitchell just keeps getting fouled every time down. All right, come on. Main focus of next draft has to be offensive line because I think we're going to lose a few guys. I think we're going to lose Britt. We're going to lose Affetti. We might lose Upati. And we don't necessarily have replacements for those guys right now, or the replacements we have are not that good. So we need to amp up a little bit there. All right, 2 minutes left. 3rd and 5. Ravens being a brig blitz. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Brady just got hit. Why is he in the game? I mean, he's fine, but why would you put him out there to get hit in that situation? I think the Dolphins can be good in 2 years. Yeah, Tua should go number one, I think. I don't have a name right now, Tyler, but there will be guys, and I'll go over it in the offseason. And one nice thing about our salary cap situation is the Lockett extension ended up being great value. Like, he is massively underpaid. Okay, Patriots are punting, so Tuesday night, I'm probably going to make a video about the offense and the passing game because now more than ever, we really just need to embrace that. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit because the Josh Gordon thing ties into that as well. Yeah, DK can be a top 10 receiver. I mean, talent is certainly not a problem with him. And we don't really even utilize DK's talents that well. He's good at deep balls, and we throw him a lot of short passes. All right. I don't have anything to say about the Sam Darnold thing. Josh Allen, I'm not a fan, but he does some things okay. He's not terrible. I just don't think that the way he plays is effective in the NFL. He has no deep ball. He has no deep ball at all. Yeah, sure. I think Wentz will finish the season healthy. Why not? Why not? Okay, is Baltimore just kneeling the clock out? I guess we're showing the stupid dance cam at the Clippers game. Do you think the Steelers can beat the Rams next week? No, no, not really. I mean, anything can happen, but I don't think so. Seahawks Super Bowl this year, not with this defense. I mean, every game we're just, crossing our fingers that Wilson can play perfect. And the good news is Wilson is playing so good right now, we can win any game, but we can also lose any game because of how bad this defense is. I don't think they cut Gurley. I think that's too much dead money. Underrated NBA team? I don't know. Maybe the Suns. Yeah, Ken Norton needs to go. I really hope he gets fired before the playoffs, but I'm not really counting on it. All right, Jazz, come on. I don't think the Wolves are going to make the playoffs. The West is stacked. Although the Warriors are out now, so that's going to help. Lakers, I think they can win one round, but that's about it. They're catching some breaks because like the Blazers have injury problems, and the Warriors are obviously just completely out of contention. I think Zion's going to be good if he can stay healthy, but who knows if he's going to be able to do that. All right. All right. We got 3 minutes left in this Jazz game. Channel it, folks. Channel it, stream. One time for the boys. No, I don't like the Rockets with Russ and Harden. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't like the way Westbrook plays basketball. We did lock up Michael Thomas, but we were also playing against Teddy Bridgewater, who didn't even try to throw the ball down the field. Yeah, sorry, Jay Money. Normally, I would be rooting for the Clippers, but you know, you got to follow the cash and the cream. The cash rules everything around me. Probably LeBron still has like 4 or 5 years left. It kind of depends on what he's okay with being. Okay. This game's taking a turn for the worse for me. No, Durant's not going to come back the same. Nobody does. Nasty little air ball from Lou Williams. Clowny's going to get paid big time. Clowny is going to get paid big time. Yeah, hopefully those guys get back at some point. Ricky, I think we're going to lose at least one game to the 49ers, and I think we're probably, the way things are going, I think we might lose to the Rams. Yeah, I don't want to give Clowney a big contract. I think he's a dude. I'm a little worried about his motivation after he gets paid. All right, come on, Utah. I think I've already won my under bet, so I'm okay there. I just need the Jazz to mount a nice little comeback here, and that's definitely not what we needed. I thought the Jazz were going to come out fired up after they blew that game to the Kings, and they kind of did, but Clippers are good. I mean, Clippers are good. 12-5. 12-4. I mean, I'm worried about the Panthers game because their pass rush is so good, but I also think that their passing game can't really threaten our secondary. So I'm super torn on that Panthers game. I think they're going to win. I think the Clippers are going to win the title this year. I really do. Next year, I don't know, but I would take them to win a couple. All right, this game's starting to get away. Jazz are down by 8, looks like, with 2 minutes left. No, because I won the under. I bet the under as well, so I'm going to win that bet. So that's good. Yeah, the Sixers should make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. Yeah, they're going to trade Russell. That was the only reason why they got him. They just wanted to hold down the fort for a little bit. Yeah, let me check this real quick. Did you want the Patriots to win? No, no. Okay, yeah, Jazz are done. They just turned it over, and they're about to go down 10 probably. Okay, so I'm gonna play in a poker tournament tonight. I think. Let me think here. Did I win money today? I think I did because I bet the over in the Tampa Bay game, and that won. You going to Vegas for the draft? I did last year. I might do it again this year. I don't know. Lost that big parlay, which, God, that looks juicy right now. Stupid fucking Steelers defense. Okay, yeah, that lost. Yeah, I won that parlay. I won the Seahawks Bucks. I might have made money today. I'm not sure. It's close. I think I must have. Yeah, barely. I'm probably going to lose it playing in the poker tournament in half an hour, but I think I made money today. You watch the Pro Bowl ever? Sometimes, yeah. Okay, Jazz down by 9. I need a barrage of threes right now. Ooh, 3-point play. I'm not dead. Actually, what would really suck is if there's like a billion free throws in the last minute and I end up losing the under. No, I'm not betting on Seattle next week unless they're underdogs by like 8 points or something. Then I'll take the +8, but I'm not gonna bet them. No, it's never surprising when CJ Procise is on the injury list. Come on, guys. Oh, you motherfucker. Make the fucking free throw, you bitch. Yeah, that Eagles game is going to be big because that's a game that I think we should win because the Eagles defense is playing so badly. But, you know, ah, Kawhi is so good in the mid range. Oh, rimmed out. How many NFL coaches are fired at the end of the year? I don't know, at least 6. Ooh, Mitchell could not get the call, and I think this one's a wrap, boys. And I'm going to be logging out when this Jazz Clippers game is over. But see you guys Tuesday. We're going to be talking about the offense, I think, unless something weird happens in the next 2 days. Yeah, I don't know, Emmett Brown. I'm thinking about that too. That wouldn't have been a bad bet. Yeah, the Packers probably were pretty confident coming into this game. I mean, the Chargers have been terrible all year. I can understand why they would be. It's plus 5.5. I mean, that's probably about right, especially because it's in San Francisco. Thank you, Emmett. Like I said, I'm gonna try to make a video Tuesday. That's the plan. Um, Other than that, see you guys when the weekend swings around. How many losses do you think the Niners have this year? Probably like four. No, three, because they're gonna play the Ravens. They got to play the. I think they're gonna lose to the Ravens. I think they're gonna lose to the Packers. No, I mean, well, I think they're going to lose to the Saints, and I think we can get them once, maybe, and maybe Green Bay will get them. No, I don't believe in Bridgewater. I don't really believe in Bridgewater as a permanent solution. Uh, Kawhi got to 30 points after starting this game so poorly. I've liked the Seahawks since 1996. Okay. I mean, at this point, it would take a freaking miracle. But if there are like a billion foul shots in the last few minutes here and I lose the under, I'm going to be enraged. Yeah, when the Clippers get Paul George back and they're playing, Kawhi and Paul George in every game when the playoffs roll around, they're going to be tough to beat. I mean, my God. Hmm. No. I think Dixon and Gordon are going to play. I don't know about Diggs. Okay. Jazz down by 9. Turn it over, and that'll do it. All right. All right. Stream's going off. See you guys. We're gonna have a little bit of fun on Tuesday with the video, and hopefully we get some good results out of it. But I'll see you guys next stream. Peace.